Welcome back to the stream, everyone. We're back with Super Mario 64, and it's 16 star by Dewdney with Vermilion on commentary. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Hello, hello. Gonna be exciting.
This is a fun run. This is a lot of quick movement and cool tricks, and hopefully not dying in Bowser stages and hitting Bowser throws.
Yeah, very niche game. We've never seen it before. Ever.
No, not once. Yeah. So if you guys have never seen 16 start, it's the quote unquote any percent category. We get to use a trick to break the game called BLJs. We're not doing the lobby BLJ or the sideways BLJ, which you used for 0 or 1 star. And yeah, we're just gonna go fast, any percent, beat the game, get 16 stars, save the princess, all that good stuff. But yeah, we can get right into it. The first trick is like 55 seconds into the run, so we'll get going in 3, 2, 1, reset.
All right. So the timer starts like when you reset the game, like the moment the game starts.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You got some menu tech in here and there.
Yeah, spam start and A as fast as possible.
I mean that is some tech, you know. I feel like most Mario 64 runners have this this cutscene just like burned to the memory. You can close your eyes and just like view this cutscene.
This intro song is all you hear after playing this game for 5 or 6 hours. This whole intro part, because the first trick is the first thing you do in the game, and normally we reset if we miss it. If I fall in the moat, I lose like 10 seconds. If I miss it, I lose like 5. We're gonna try and skip the Lakitu camera buddy. Hopefully I don't mess this up. My lineup was bad. You have 2 frames on either side to skip him. If your lineup is bad, then you just automatically get it. We do lots of stuff with the camera in this game just to manipulate Mario's position. First stage we go into is Bob on Battlefield. True, with the worst Boston accent ever.
This is Chris Pratt's origin story, right?
Yeah.
All the way in 1996.
So that's bomb clip. We use the bomb's backward momentum to make it so walls don't exist and push us through the wall. From there, we're going to head into Womp's Fortress. It's faster than going through and trying to get all the stars in Bob on Battlefield. We're going to get 5 more stars in here. The next star is pretty fun. It's called Owless. If I get it first try, it saves 2 seconds. If I miss it once, then we're equal. And if I miss it more than once, it's we lose time. You'll notice we're playing in Japanese because text boxes are faster. I missed that. Text boxes are faster in Japanese. They're shorter, so we play on Japanese. Wow, okay. Go for it. One more time. Oh my god. I'm falling apart. Okay. There we go. So I lost a few seconds, but that's okay. It's a quick trick. All in all, you lose about 2 seconds each time you fall there, so we're still on good time. Next, we're going to do cannonless. We're doing the full sock folder setup. dependable, works all the time.
That's insane. Like I remember seeing that for the first time, and I'm just like, that's wild. That this you have to do all this just to hit this exact thing. You can go for the YOLO,
Yeah.
which is insane. I always see people do it. I'm like, how do you guys do this every single time? It is that precise going for it like that.
Yeah, it's like a 2-frame window or something like that to grab that star. So if you just do the YOLO jump at the wall strat and you hit it, it's pretty impressive.
So cool. So many impressive tricks in this whole entire run. It's great.
So some kids figured this out when they were a kid, that you can clip through Womp if you ground pound through him. So to save a little bit of time, instead of going all the way around him, we just go through him.
Intended mechanics.
You'll notice that a lot in this game, that collision is bad. Just not designed very well because of the way that the 64 was designed with, you know, polygonal everything. Things don't always click together super well. So there are times, especially when two objects are in movement, where there is no collision. And we're done womps. Next, we're going to head to Cool Mountain, which has some... Actually, I'm going to go for a trick that I only recently started doing, so I'm only going to go for it once. If I die once, it's not a huge... It's about 8 seconds. But if I get it, it's very cool. Looks very rad. And we got it.
Let's go. That was like... Just the movement and all the tricks in this game look so cool.
And now we gotta take the little penguin back to his mom. This is Tuxie the penguin. You will end up very frustrated at him if you ever decide to play this game, because his movement is really erratic and he moves the opposite direction of you. So you kind of have to learn how to predict what direction he's gonna move when you try to grab him. And that's it. We're now headed to the first Bowser stage.
Tell us about Bowser, the character. Is he evil? Like, what's his motive?
His motivation is to steal the princess. It depends, because in this game, they don't really explain why he's here, outside of he has taken the princess. That's kind of it. We get a letter in the mail saying, hey, come to the castle, I baked a cake for you. And all of a sudden we get here, and it's Bowser has taken over all of the stages, all of the paintings, and we gotta save the princess.
He's already taken over the castle before Mario. Mario took too long.
Mario took forever.
Yeah, and then it's already invaded by this whole entire squad of Bowser. I love the movement in this section. It's so insane to watch. Like, playing this game normally, you're just like watching this and you're like, damn, I gotta take my time to like make sure I move correctly.
This section is, in my opinion, for anybody wanting to pick up the game, if you want to learn the movement of this game, practice just this stage and you will get good at the game.
Wild. Like, it's crazy. You're using the camera movement a lot from what I'm noticing as well. Insane. So sick.
It's wild to think we're already half done the game.
game just started.
Game just started.
You know, playing this game casually, you'll probably still be on like the second, you know, stage right now.
So you'll notice for these first two Bowsers, we throw the Bowser low. Because if you do the big toss where you toss them through the air, you actually lose time for doing that. So we want to throw them as close to the floor as possible, but with enough speed to hit the bomb. So just to save a few frames. And now we go to the basement. Basement's fun. Basement is really fast because we're only truly getting 5 stars in the basement. We get to see 3 stages very quickly. One of them is about 30 seconds long. We're the castle movement in this game, everything about this game, the reason that I got drawn to speedrunning it is everything looks so fancy, but once you actually start learning it, it's pretty easy to learn the game, and it feels good when you do something right.
It looks extremely satisfying to be able to move this well in this game. It's like a playground. You're able to do so many different things like you wouldn't be able to do in other games. It's one of those games where it's like really like you can learn it, but like mastering it is a different story, right?
Oh, it's a totally different story. I've got decent times in 120, 70, and 16, and the amount of time that I've put into practice in comparison to people that I know that are better than me is like insane.
It's like a gaming lifestyle, you know. Mario 64 runners, they live and breathe this game. There's so much stuff that you got to just like be on top of, and your gameplay has to be consistent the whole run, which is hard because this game has really difficult tricks. I'm already at 12 stars.
12 stars. We got one more stage. And then we get to see everybody's favorite character, Mips the Rabbit.
Oh boy.
And we're going to do a pretty...
by the way?
Yeah, well, we grab Mips. You grab Mips in 70 and 120, but this is the only one where we actually get to use them to same as the bomb clip, we're going to use him to break collision in this game and push us through doors so that we don't have to have the required amount of stars. The reason that we even get 16 stars, we need 15 for Mips to spawn, and then we get an extra one in DDD to move the water back so that we can get into Fire Sea.
That's actually wild. It's so precise. Like you need like people found out this is like the minimum number you need for a really long time, right?
Yeah, it used to be
1 and 0.
Used to be 31, and then they found out that you could use Mips to break the barrier, because we needed 30 to open the basement, but BLJ still existed. They actually found out what BLJs were from a Game Informer magazine in Japan, the year the game came out. It was a known about
96.
Yeah. Oh, can I save it? I can't. That's all. Yeah, so they've known about the tricks since 96, which is crazy to think about. But it wasn't utilized, I think, for almost a year or a year and a half after. And then it was 31 star. Then they found out about MIPS, and it became 16 star. And then they found out about SBLJ, which allows us to clip through the 0 star door, or through the 30 star door. And require one, so that's requiring 1 star. And then if you have enough speed, you can actually clip through the DDD portal and just go straight into Fire Sea, making it 0 star. But
pushing the limits of this game with that is ridiculous. Oh my god, nice clip. It's crazy to think you beat this game with 0 stars. Honestly. Like it's so weird to think about. It's like, yeah, you don't even stars. They're basically a figment of our imagination.
It's crazy. I'm friends with a couple of buddies that run strictly 0 star, and the amount of time to get what they call ultimate cycle, which is skipping the, like, those guys sit there and practice just SBLJ for like 4 to 5 hours a day.
It's ridiculously hard. I've seen the best runners just like mess that up so many times because it's just so like it's such a hard trick, but like you need to master it in order to just like finish the route. And
Oh my
having a good run,
Lanta.
it's gonna be hard. That's one slipping submarine, you know. Someone put like oil on it just to make sure that like people can get on top of it.
There is a to get the 8 coin route in 120, we use mostly the sub movement, and there's a triple jump off that sub into a cage that makes me want to rip my hair out every time. That's in the spring update.
Yeah, that's in the next battle pass. I just love how Chris Pratt's such a meme with Mario, but it's like, it's just such a random thing for it to happen. Like, imagine people in '96 are like, yeah, this guy named Chris Pratt, and he's gonna be the next voice of Mario, and he's gonna be, everyone's a meme about it. It's weird to think about. Alright, this is a banger. Too bad you don't hear it for that long.
And we're done.
It's crazy. Like going to that is ridiculous. All right, we got one more level with Bowser. It's gonna be the final level, right?
Final level, yeah. So we gotta do the BLJs, which you guys might hear me mash like crazy for a minute here, because the way it works is we're gonna use, again, backwards momentum. Backwards momentum in this game is broken, to push us through. So if you try and long jump forward, there's a speed cap. But if you can build up enough speed going backwards, the speed is uncapped and the world becomes alternate universes. So we're going to build up backwards speed and go through these 2 locked doors.
Wild. This is probably the most famous speed run trick of all time. It's always really impressive to watch it every single time. Clean.
Oh,
The final level. This level is also very well. I feel like this level and Bowser in the Dark World are really, really cool sections to watch people with their movement. Ridiculously high levels. You can clearly see here.
I am a little bit ahead on estimate, so I'm going to go for something one time.
Oh, let's see it.
We didn't get it. That's okay.
Hey, at least you didn't fall off all the way.
LBLJ we just do in the lobby. So LBLJ is lobby BLJ. So we're doing it in the lobby to build up backward speed. That's all it is. So there's LSBLJ as well, which is lobby, sideways, backwards, long jump. That's as simple as it is, Other Scott.
Just gotta keep adding, more letters to make it much less complicated, Alright, so Bowser takes 3 throws in this version. It's actually, if you guys have never done this before, in recent times, it's pretty tricky to get these throws, like, very fast. Like, the world record, at a time, even had a messed up Bowser throw, because it's that tricky sometimes.
Yeah.
It's insane. Very precise, and you want to be fast, but you also want to make sure you hit him. And that's going to be it. Time.
That is
when it's
time. Well, time is when I touch the star.
Yeah.
Touch the star.
No, you said time. I've already done time.
That's okay.
It's fine. 1920-ish.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, not bad at
Clean
all.
run.
Little bit of early mess ups, but I love showing off the movement in this game, and we got to do a couple of the cooler tricks because I knew I was ahead. So
Sick, dude. You got anything you wanted to say to everybody?
yeah, if you guys have never checked out this game, absolutely recommend. Even like learning it, I don't suggest grinding it, getting sub 20, anything like that. But I think it's a really cool game to learn. It helped me a lot in just like the community is really cool. The movement's really cool. Everybody that I met through the game is great. So there's lots of resources for this game. It's one of the most speedrun games out there. If you look at the speedrun.com page, there's like, still to this day, 1,500 runs a day.
Ridiculous. It shows the passion that people have for this run. It's great. Always love to see it.
So, and if you want to learn the game, feel free to reach out. I'm more than willing to teach people. I love this game. I don't play it a ton anymore. I've actually kind of moved on to Odyssey. And true, Solstice is correct. I am currently working on a video series to help teach people the beginner tricks.
It's great to see. Love to see the tutorials help out the new runners, and that will go a long way. So thank you so much for the run.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, everyone. The next run is going to be Tempest Mask running Mega Man X4. And so we're just going to go to a quick intermission and we will be back